Why can't he stand up for the British people? Is it because he's too weak?
Well then, Rishi Sunak, what have you got to say for that? But hello there, I do hope you're all well. Now you'll be wondering what this is about. Well, on the 24th of May at PMQs in the House of Commons, Labour MP Karl Turner asked our gutless Prime Minister this question.
Mr. Speaker, working people are barred from receiving legal aid if they earn £12,750 a year. So why is the Prime Minister forcing the British public to foot the bill, which I think is currently £250,000 plus, for the Right Honourable Member for Uxbridge and South Rushlips alleged lying inquiry? Why can't he stand up for the British people? Is it because he's too weak?
Mr. Speaker, it's actually a long-established process across multiple administrations that former ministers are supported with legal representation after they have left office to deal with matters that relate to their time in office. That has been the practice for many years, as I said, across multiple political administrations, both Labour and Conservative.
No question.
Now, as you can tell by the look on the face of our Karl Turner's impressed face, he clearly headed off back to Hull, Kingston upon East, to his constituents, and went on his merry way believing everything that our stand-up Prime Minister said. Point of order, Karl Turner.
Point of order, Karl Turner.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On the 24th of May, in Prime Minister's questions, I asked the Prime Minister why it was that he was forcing the British public to pay the legal bill for Boris Johnson for the Privileges Committee, which is a committee, a parliamentary committee of this House. Now, in his reply, the Prime Minister said there was a convention that former ministers or ministers would have the legal bill covered in scenarios whereby there was requiring lawyers, such as public inquiries, Iraq, contaminated blood scandal, and those types of inquiries. What the Prime Minister did, Mr. Speaker, was suggest that the precedent was already set. It isn't. And following several questions to the Cabinet Office, it transpires that they can give me no single example where a minister or former minister have had the legal bills covered for a parliamentary inquiry. Is effectively extended the precedent. So how, Mr. Speaker, do we get the Prime Minister to come back to the dispatch box, apologise and correct the record? One would have thought, given the events in recent days, the Prime Minister would be keen to get back there to set the record straight.
No, I left it there really because Lindsay Hoyle didn't really say anything interesting. He just basically said at the end, knowing the right honourable gentleman as I do, he will not leave it there. And knowing the way Karl Turner operates, I get the feeling Lindsay Hoyle is bang on the money, isn't he? But so much for integrity, accountability and professionalism, eh? Clearly there's something very dodgy going on here. And what's more annoying is it's our money, isn't it? Our taxpayers' money that they're just spaffing up the wall for our spaffer Johnson. And if I'm honest, clearly he's not standing up for the British people. He's just basically looking after number one the best he can, can't he? No different to our spaffer, is he? Just as entitled as he is. But anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below, and until the next time, I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.